one is education that we do. Then we have protection. When we talk about education, through education we achieve protection. We have participation, that everyone is able to participate in whatever is happening. We look at play. Now for our cases, we think that secondary children are not supposed to play. Who says? For purposes of mental health, we need to play, and there are different levels of play. Recently, Minister has been working with the NGO on the play matters. Play is very important, even for we adults. You also play in the staff group, don't you? Yes, you also find out why you play much work. And you don't like the young ones to play. Why? Because it is healthy. It is good to play. And you also have health and well-being. Now we are here today. Health and well-being.
There are things that can challenge your mental health and shift the balance of our mental health scale. These challenges can come and go over time. They may be brief or may last for many years. They can leave us feeling stressed, sad, worried, lonely, overwhelmed.
It's not like every day we are fighting. There is a time we wake up today and you're like, I have a headache, okay? I'm not feeling well. Yeah, that's physical health. The same applies to mental health. There is a day you can wake up when you don't understand your mood at all. And it is common with us ladies, especially when we have flown to the moon, our mood swings are like, yeah, I don't want people to disturb me. So please, males here understand us. When you meet Madame Nakazi and today she does not want even you to say hi, you understand her. Like the animation was saying, mental health is like a continent. This side we have mental illness, the other side mental health positive, then we have on the extreme mental illness. Now for us, we keep on moving on this continent. Yeah? When you're moving to the right, you are mental health. When you're moving to the left, then you slowly by slowly you may end up getting a mental illness. But we will move along that continent of mental health. We are saying that what is mental health? Mental health is a sort of well-being in which the individuals realize their abilities, their potential, they are able to cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitful, are able to make contribution to his or community. Now the opposite is true. When you are not mentally okay, when you are not mentally healthy, the opposite is true. That means you cannot cope with the normal stresses of life. Like I said, we all get the challenges. Remember our picture, but how do we react to these challenges? Yeah? If you are not mentally healthy, you may find that the mere fact that salary has delayed may make some of us cry, others quarrel a lot, others do not come to work, others go late in class. All those are reactions. But to others, it is okay. Money will come. Life continues normal. Now, mental disorders in Uganda. Ministry of Health is rejecting it, saying it's not scientifically proven, but it has been over the news recently that over 14 million Ugandans have mental issues. Ministry of Health is saying that they're conducting a survey, they're conducting research to prove that. But we've been seeing this on social media that over 14 million Ugandans are not mentally okay. I don't want to say mad, they have issues. That is the prevalence. Rate of depression is over 6. Now, for example, if we are 10, in every 100 people, around 5 people are depressed. And in every 100 people, around 3 people have anxiety. And they're saying that 35 out of 100 Ugandans may be battling with a mental problem. And COVID made it worse. We realized what happened during COVID. Actually, COVID unmasked us. That's when we came to realize that parents are not married their children. That's when we came to realize that we married animals, not husbands. That's when we came to realize that children can be very stubborn. That's when we will come to realize that people can be serial murderers. That's like, at times we repress the issues we go through. I remember when the COVID came in, people were not so much active. Mental health. Present, if one is to go for professional counseling, services are between consultation fees between 50,000 and 300,000. How many parents can afford that? Not all of them. See? Now, what are we resorting at? To see people that will empower people to know how they can manage mental health, to avoid going to the extreme we talked about. All that is about the statistics. Recently, we've been having high suicide cases in Uganda, especially in the education sector. We've been hearing news since COVID struck. Our students committing suicide because of different issues. I usually tell people when a child or an adult or any person commits suicide is not being triggered by a one event thing. No, it is a compilation of things. Yeah? Like you cannot say this girl committed suicide because she was abused by the teacher. No. Maybe behind there were some events and she kept on compiling and repressing those issues. Now, at this time, she reaches that saturation that she cannot even contain it anymore, and she or he ends up committing suicide. These are some of the statistics we've been having for suicide cases in Uganda since 2022. Yeah? And these are the students, the things are very small. In December 2022, there is this girl of primary, of age 6 primary 2 in Wachiso. Because they changed the school, she committed suicide by hanging herself on a deck. We also have this girl of 7 years in Chegwemba, P1, beaten for sleeping and she also committed suicide. There is this 18 P7 girl in Budibujo team, parents confiscated the phone. Actually, it was in Toro. When they confiscated the phone, the girl poisoned us. A big issue. There are very many, all these ones are students, but we also have cases of teachers. Remember during COVID-19, those teachers who used to ban the demonstrators, they would set themselves that place. Teachers are also committing suicide. Yeah? You have those teachers there. This one was 27, a secondary teacher in Mayuge. Betting, they're saying betting. I think he lost in betting. And he committed suicide. This one was another male 30. He committed suicide with financial issues. This one was saying the one in Mudunda that no pay, family and debts. He also committed suicide. Teachers, now I'm talking about teachers. And no one is immune to committing suicide. No one is immune to getting mental disorders. Like we are there.
That's why you feel both. You feel the children and then
But I've also had cases in the media where the man has stood up children. From Sandy, from Tiana, from where? Yes, no. After let us not go there, gender issues. Now, my gender advocate, you know that we were in your own world and we were not world. If someone is suffering and they need help, one is a change in personality. We have different types of personalities, and I'm not going there because I think I'm sure that. But at least the layman's language, the ones we know. Yeah? We have the extroverts, we have the introverts. Those ones. But you've been, for example, noticing someone has been very lively. A student in the class has been very active and participating. All of a sudden they are withdrawing. Yeah? Before they were very social, now they are becoming antisocial and so aggressive. Like something small, they act out. And at times it may not, at times it is sudden. For example, but then saga, the madam, we don't saga. today like you balance and say, only this and she's acting out like that. You just know that maybe this person has some issues. We're talking about changing personality and characteristic anger or mood. You know those moods. I talked about the moods. Anger. I talked about social withdrawal and isolation. Before we are very friendly, but then you start to withdrawing. All your friends are chatting for you. You are doing like this. Even if people crack jokes, this person does not laugh. And before this person was laughing, yeah. This person, because they were delivering, like you are supposed to hand it last to the doors. Now these business they no longer meet the deadlines. They are slow, their energies are very low. Those are some of the signs. Then lack of self-care or risk behaviors. When we talk about self-care, when these people are no longer taking care of themselves, this person who used to come with like hair, like a pants like this, dressed like this, now they come with wrinkled clothes, they are smelly, they are not even showering, yeah? And you could feel all this. And before you are not like this, because when you buy a shop, natural government, the master will be a yes? But now this person was not like that. I'm not saying the teachers here, the teachers here are very similar. Teachers, they are not, especially science teachers, they overpower those no, actually, no. By the way, for those people who commit suicide, when you happen to share with the people that interact with you, you will get these people to know. People will share, they say, what? They have no energies, they feel hopeless, they feel like no one loves them, they feel like no one cares for them. We also have this, now those ones, but we also these have these other warning signs. Eating or sleeping too much or too little. When you also face these ones, you just know that I think I'm going this other side of negative. Yeah? Before you didn't have too much appetite. Now these days you have too much appetite and you are not even pregnant. Yeah? Too much eating or you lose appetite. Too much sleeping or not sleeping at all. You fail to sleep. Yeah? You just know that maybe this person is going through something. Now for us we are dealing with an offense. Yeah? Leave alone the boys who eat too much during the adolescent stage. But there is that eating you may know that it's not normal. Or even these girls, at times they starve themselves. Yeah? They don't want to eat. Maybe because of that. Because now that is also an issue. Doctor was talking about body image. It affects adolescents so much. You have to come in and show them the dangers and the risks. Pulling away from people and usual activities, having low energy, feeling numb or like nothing matters. Numbness. Like I said, you are less than the staff group, or you are in a class, and all class is like this person is like this, as if nothing has happened. Or a situation is calling for emotional feeling somehow. Let's say someone has lost someone, and everyone's like, yeah. And this person does not even care, they look like nothing has happened. All the people are crying and this person is laughing. You just know that there is something wrong with this person. Then you have smoking, drinking, of course, use of drugs. There are those learners who use drugs. There are some of our colleagues who use drugs because of social influence. But there are those ones who abuse or use drugs and alcohol as a coping mechanism of what they are going through. Like I said, we cope differently. Yes? Now, like I've been saying, for the males, you find that they are coping mechanisms. They can go drinking with friends. They can not watch people up 3 a.m. in the morning. And also, here you go fighting with family and friends. Like I said, that if someone, something small triggers anger out of they bust. We just know maybe they're going through something. There was not a period of love of water. Don't take it for granted. Try to probe. Try to find out why this person is saying this. Yeah? Like I said, people go through a lot. People go through many challenges, but at times, sharing them with experts openly can help them to overcome these problems. Let us be these people who are open to this discussions. Let us be objective when we are dealing with people. Even if a friend is caught in an act which is wrong, which is immoral, instead of judging, see how you can help this person. Because now what happens mainly, when someone does something wrong, already we judge. Yeah? I'll give an example. A girl, this school is mixed, yeah? We've done, let's say, this routine pregnancy test for them, and you find this girl pregnant. You as a teacher, how do you help this child? How do you help others not to fall into the same trap? Yes? Tugenda kwongeramu kubamu kozesa an example of what happened, over we are helping this girl and empowering her to overcome this challenge, but also helping others to cope with the stresses. Maybe this girl was abusing me. Maybe there was something which forced her to go into this. We are saying when a student turns to you for help, it's because they trust and respect you. Yeah? When a student comes to you, or when a colleague, even if it's a colleague, because we are talking about mental health, like I said, we are not immune to it, because we are all human beings. Yeah? When a colleague, when a student, when a friend turns to you for help, it's because they trust and respect you. But at times we end up violating this trust. Like the doctor said, I'm not a Muslim, but he said that Allah will judge you. Yeah? Depending on the trust he entrusted you with. So when this student comes to you and they have an issue, it's like they feel you are the one person who can help them. Sometimes being the person that someone comes to can become a burden. They're saying that when students confide in naturally, you want to move on, you can't help them. But sometimes it's hard to know what to say, how to go, or to who to turn to for advice. We are saying, when this student comes to you, yeah, it's because they trust you. If you cannot help, refer. Instead of Lugambo, you know teachers will have Lugambo. Do you know that teachers will have Lugambo? You know it? Yes. When we come back from our classes, you start. Yeah? You start your Lugambo on the road, in your homes, in TV, then you get in the classrooms and dormitories. Now this girl confides me. She comes to me. You see, Madam Zaid, yes. My brother, my uncle, the one I'm staying with, is abusing me sexually. And you say, Madam, the girl confides in me. Innocently. She tells you. Now you come in the staff room, pretending to be a packet. Say, you people, this is what I'm doing. This is what I don't trust anyone. You start, then Adam say that. What? You people, this is what. And you say I was talking. You must say that there now they will talk. You know it's Carol. It's a little bit in our class. We are supposed this being the imagine by the uncle is doing yes, they pretend that they pay a lot. They will say, this is Sarah, which is Sarah? Then what person? You don't know Sarah. I don't know Sarah. Okay, you wait. Teacher, go say. Mastura, come on. Can call for me, Sarah, or S2. Not you are angels. Then the poor girl comes. Yes, Auntie, she loves you, Madam said. She will find it. Yes, Madam. Sarah, you remove the 500 shillings. You went to the party and buy for me ice water. So that she's the one. Because you are calling and I think it's I mean, you're breaking the trust of this girl. And now, when this other teacher, who is not being pathetic at all, remember, we told us, Doctor told us that you can be education but not money. When your education was not fast, but you passed away education, you go in class. Another teacher, now this is it, Mr. Badley, to your class, later in class. Now, Sarah is not a good in math. For example, she fails the number. Anyway. The baby, how can you feel that now? Look at you, why don't you graduate now? No wonder your uncle even does that to you. How would you are affecting this girl emotionally. There is immediately after COVID, there is a girl who committed suicide. I think she was in prison because of a teacher. The teacher abused this girl, but she was all for the class. She was listening with others because she had grown so much. Because you know those things you say. Not knowing actually, but we are very good at emotional abuse. And at times we do it unconscious, but you are affecting the learners. And these things, like Dr. said. There are those teachers who let a mark in the bottoms. There are those teachers we've hated all our lives. Why do you think why? And at times it's not because they didn't hate us, but maybe because they abused us emotionally. The girl committed suicide immediately after they had closed open the school. And she was saying, she hung herself on a tree, a piece of it. The teacher was abusing her too. That she was too old for peace living. She was done, she was there, she was yet we expect the teacher to be and understand what is true. And you also don't want to be treated the same way. Doctor was talking about the wound. Yeah? That humanity, let us be humanity. Let us treat others the way we want to be treated. Saying that we teachers, when a child is they come to not only students, but also our colleagues. And the way women will have a weakness there. Yeah? Like you are friends with someone, you share secrets, you share problems, you share whatever. Then when you get a misunderstanding, you pour it out to the public. You start saying, how many times I know you go to others, which is not right. Trust once broken cannot be mended. Let it go. It makes a permanent scar in one's life. So let us be mindful, especially when these learners come to us, especially when friends come to us for advice, for to share what they are going through. If you cannot help them, refer to a more technical person. You refer to them. You see now the students there. They have actually now our learners have abused drugs. And you cannot know what type of drug they are abusing. Because now I heard that even the foil papers, you know foil papers when they smoke it, in Cuba. The paspala for you that they smoke grain. For your papers, I think it has everything. So, tell me now, because we are not taking American or so we have now. But with this one, I'm supposed to start telling you. So you have to be alert. And you really want that symptoms that make you to know that someone is going through something. I just have to say, I'm smoking in class. I told about in class. I did a very advanced. Actually, too much attention should also be concerned about that. Too much attention in class. Yes. They are not active, but too much. Actually, the attention of this boy was too much. Sincerely, it was happening. That he would sit like this and look like this. Not responding. Only to find out that he was abusing drugs. And we also have to try to be a step higher than them. Because we may think that, actually it's not easy, we don't know. Unless you befriend them, that's when you get to know. Because we will at times you get to learn these things from their colleagues. So it is like adding putting up pay. Putting up pay. Like this inhalers, the people with African use. Like they want to destroy Africa. They are sold in super. A colleague you work with, we were about to end last term. His son is in one of the big schools. He was called upon to pick his ball. And the boy was the peers. You try, it is good. So they go to them with these simple pens in the supermarket. They're just like this. They're like inhalers. With some time back, actually, at the internet, she was telling me, I was asking whether they have some places of drugs, and she was like, yeah, something we had. And what these boys were doing on the girls, they could not bread, real bread. They pour alcohol in the bread, so it is soft bread, and the bread breaks. Yeah? Then they eat that bread. You're going to sit what you really dry. You get? Now can we? Yes! Those boys and girls are very clever and innovative, actually. They're so innovative. So, they consider that boys struggling. Who the one they never like to move that? Why they never like after the rain when it's a hate warrant? They will pour a warrant in the bread. Then the bread dries. Yes? Then they eat the bread with warrant. Like I said, teachers are expected to support learners as regards to mental health. Yeah? But then who is supporting teachers? Teachers, who is supporting you here? Who is supporting your mental health? We also need to consider the mental health of our teachers. We expect teachers to help students. Yeah? But as the saying is, you cannot give what you don't have. There is no way you can help learners who are going through some problems. When you yourself you have issues, you have unresolved issues. So it's like the mental health of teachers to see how can we help them. We are saying that teachers have a good relationship with their students. They see them like Dr. saying, teachers are supposed to be parents. Because now we have absentee present parents. We are supposed to be their parents. We are supposed to be their teachers. We are supposed to be their mentors. We are supposed to be their motivators. We are supposed to be everything. But we also have issues. So how do we work on our mental health with as teachers? How do we support teachers? We have a lot of stories we as teachers. Yeah? Teaching is one of the most stressing occupations. Do you agree? Yeah, we get stressed over work. Now remember, we are teachers, we are mothers or fathers, we are husbands or wives. Yes? And maybe you are daughters to your mama, you are a baba to your brother or sister. Like you have very many roles and responsibilities. And all these end up stressing us. Now, there are not these other challenges of salaries. You are paid very little with too much demands. And again, you even sense unfair treatment in payment. We are all expected to be at school by 7 or 6:30 and leave by 7 or 8 after breaks. Some of us, we are renting and our accommodation is not paid for. We have to get our own accommodation. Yeah, we are not given time to go and look at you somewhere, but you are expected to be at school at the same time as your colleague who is getting 30 million and for you are getting 15 million. You know, I talked about mental health. You know that only can get stress. That feeling of unfairness only can be a stress. There are some schools we visited and they even separated staff rooms because they don't want to see each other. There is a staff room for science teachers and there is a staff room for art teachers. Like you find people conversing and they all keep quiet. Where they stand up. For you was special. You feel like you are out of place. Those are some of the things special teachers. Like I said, teachers are expected to be counselors. But we also have our issues. How do you expect me to counsel Alana when I also have issues? That means I also need support. That is why for us we are advocating for a full-time school counselor as a department for each school, special, not a teacher, not a senior one teacher, not a what, but a school counselor, special to help learners, students, and the events. But the moment the mind is away, even if you go into class, you will not talk. The moment your heart broken, you may end up beating every student you find on the compound. Yeah? Yet you may not do the same. Like with physical health, physical ailment, it may not affect others directly. But with mental health, your mental health, you can easily affect others directly. Consciously or unconscious, without even noticing that you're doing it. Why is mental health important for teachers? We are saying, avoid burnout. You all know what burnout is? There are those times you come when you feel like, it happens to all of us. You feel like you are tired and you don't want to do anything. Actually, I was telling one of my colleagues, this very way, that you know what, I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit there and relax. I don't want to think, I don't want to write, I don't want to do anything. I just want to be there and relax. I'm not in the mood to do anything. Mental health is important for avoiding burnout. To increase productivity. Because when you're not mentally okay, you cannot be productive. You cannot be productive, you cannot be creative. You will not mark those books when you are not okay. You go in class to teach something and then you quarrel the whole 40 minutes quarreling with the learners because you are not okay. Like you display your anger on them. In order to avoid lashing out, like I say, to create work-life balance, we need that in our lives. We need to balance work and this other type of our lives. It is good to work, but work-life balance is very important. Fine, we are teachers here, but we are also family people. Yes? Do not ignore your family at the expense of your job. You can balance it up. You can balance it up. And also, when you're talking about these issues, there are many issues affecting us. I usually tell the administrators where I go that when we're giving out tasks, let us also be aware of the gender aspects. Okay? For example, we have teacher Amina and we have teacher Robert. Then you are giving teacher Amina, who is a mother of a 2-month baby, a class of 6:30. And you are giving teacher Robert, who is a man and has a wife, at home a class of 10. 10 minutes. Like I've said, doctor said, evolved humanity. In my first school, I talked about I am, because since we are there for I am, we need each other. That was a saying by Joseph Smith, one of the African philosophers. He said, I am because we are. And since we are, therefore, we need each other. We also need Abafumbi. I usually tell the students, we need those cooks. We need the cleaners. We need everyone, we need the parents. Let us also think about the mental health of those support staff might be. Actually, for those ones, it's even very important. Just imagine you have a cook who is mentally not okay. Now, what will you want to know? What will happen? So, listen, you know, what's this? There is a school about the way that I'm going to well, many those are the things we think that those are low people, yeah? But when it comes to humanity, everyone has equal rights. Even if they are cooks, even if they are cleaners, even if they are secretaries, even if they are what. Now, we also have a scenario where the bodyguard have to hit it against. But let's do. And at least those months, and employers we are good to their employees. But at least a month or a week, because they fear to be ill. But why reach that extent? Maybe this man was not cognizant of what is happening in the life of this body. He wasn't. Maybe if he was, he would have avoided that. So when we're talking about mental health, we are not talking about that of teachers, students, but also the support staff and all the administrators. Let us understand them. Let us put systems in place where mental health can be addressed to help people, to improve memory, boost energy, and of course enhance performance. Social disorders. Like I said, let us come up with systems. Because the school is good. For those who have got a chance to go to schools. In schools, you can easily instill the values you want in other ones. The skills, the knowledge. But also let us be mindful of the mental health of we ourselves, but also the mental health of our students and the entire staff. Let us not forget.